What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Dragon Traveler video. Today we have some news talking about the new banner that is coming after Spimo, not really too sure how to pronounce it still, but basically once her banner ends in 2 days, and you're gonna see that this banner that is replacing hers is going to be a character that synergizes very well with her. Now what she does is basically she will copy summons on the field. So not only is she a part of the otherworldly team, but also she's going to be very good in the summoning version of the otherworldly team. So really powerful. She just basically duplicates more summons, and she's a very good support that also can heal a bit, and it's just very strong. So because of this, if you guys are playing the otherworldly summoning team, you might have pulled for her on this banner, which I also did. And on top of this, we just got the release of Loki, which is going to be another otherworldly character. So basically the otherworldly, and I guess also the wild teams, the green teams, are super stacked because the recent characters synergize very well together in those types of teams. And Loki is probably going to be one of my favorite SSRXs design-wise, but she's also insanely strong in the summoning team because the way she works is she summons mirror images, which will basically just replicate her damage, which is insanely strong. So you can kind of see why Loki's really good with the current banner, because she's able to copy those mirror images, which makes this duo a really good pairing. So the next banner is 100% confirmed to be Asmodeus. This is another otherworldly return and wild spirit character, and you're going to see that she synergizes very well in that summoning team as well. Before we do that though, there is going to be some news about a data merge. So initially when I read this, I thought it'd be like a huge merge, but as you can see, for these servers affected here, you will get compensated as well, but there is a data merge for Draco 6 and Draco 7. So I assume these are the very unpopulated realms. So hopefully they do this in the future so that, you know, the servers stay alive, which I assume they will, but this is a data merge that's happening. Hopefully more come along the way as well. Okay, so Asmodeus, like I said, otherworldly return character, wild spirit character. She is going to be used in that otherworldly team. You can see all of the recommended statistics here and the builds, but she is going to be a warrior. So the otherworldly team doesn't really have that many good warriors. I guess a good warrior you can use is going to be Azure Dragon, which is actually really good. So I don't really know why I said that, but she's a warrior. It feels like we haven't had a warrior in a while. That was like a new character. But regardless, looking at her talents, what she does is she gives your summons a buff, and this buff is known as Hellfire. It's going to be 6 seconds long, basically just increases their attack. So you can kind of see why she's really good in the summoning team, and you'll also see that she just will buff damage even more depending on the death rattle stacks that you have. And then of course, by starring her up, getting dupes, you can extend the duration of Hellfire. You can get tankier because she's a warrior, she's in the front. She is also going to get increased damage reduction. This is insanely strong, so you know, going for this is very important. And then we have at level 7, which is Diamond Star, she gets this Demon Spike, which makes her summons do more damage. So very reliant on just summoning. So you do want to make sure you are playing characters with a lot of summons, which we'll talk about. But Overdrive is like AoE damage, attack speed down, which is pretty good. She also will summon imps herself, and also this is going to give your summons Hellfire. So using this pretty early on if you're autoing is pretty important. You do want to make sure though you have your summons out before you use this, but essentially the way that she works is she's just going to be buffing your summon. She has some stuns, which is pretty good. She also has a way to heal herself, which is pretty good as well. So just a pretty good warrior, pretty bulky I'd say, but not really as bulky as like some of the guardians out there, but still buffing your summons. It's going to be really strong. She also has that special skill, which, you know, she's going to shield and also give an attack speed boost and attack boost for your summons. So just a very good summoning character. So because of this, if you're playing that summoning team, I think she's pretty much a must-have for that otherworldly team. If I can actually find what her skin looks like, I think this is it right here. Ooh, I'm not going to zoom in because monetization issues, but I kind of like that skin. You know, it looks pretty nice if you get what I'm saying. Now, is it worth pulling for Asmodeus? I'd say only if you're playing the otherworldly team right now, and you do want to make sure you also have this character here that's currently running, because of the fact that they synergize very well together. As we looked at, she does actually summon more, I guess, copy your summons, so you just hit more things with your Hellfire, so they synergize extremely well together. And honestly, if you want to compete in the higher end, you do want to make sure you have Loki at a decent star level as well, because of the fact that, yeah, she does summon mirror images, and these mirror images are very, very strong. So because of this, you know, they kind of set up for this otherworldly team, this summoning team with the recent banners, including the SSRX. But for me personally, I think I am going to go for her, right? I did pull for Spima already. I did get Loki. So if we look at what characters I have also have Azure Dragon already built up. She's my, warrior I use in the front. I also have, if I scroll down a bit here, I guess she might be at the top. Yes, I also do have Hellveil, who's another tank from my otherworldly team. So I do play this archetype, right? You could see, my spam is also red star, 6 red star. So I just need more fodder and I can get her to diamond. And I do also have a Loki at 3 purple stars, which is very, very good. Hopefully I can get some more shards to get her to level 4 passive here, which is like red 1 star, which would be very powerful. And even Jing, which I can slot in pretty much any team, honestly, where I need a lot of single target DPS because she's diamond, but she does work in the otherworldly team as well, even though she can't really summon herself, right? So because of this, there are like 2 separate teams for the otherworldly team you can use, but honestly, if you just mix and match for now, it's still very powerful, so it really is up to you. But let me know down below if you guys are summoning for Asmodeus. I think this is one of the banners most otherworldly players were looking forward to, including myself. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.